The 8th and final stage of the 2018 OVO Energy Tour of Britain would take the riders 77 kilometres, 14 laps of a 5.5 kilometre circuit around the majestic streets of the City of London. Some of the capital's most iconic landmarks would play host to the final stage. Julian Alaphilippe took a 17-second advantage into the stage over Wout Poels and Primož Roglic. But at the start of the stage, it was the battle for the Iceberg Intermediate Sprint competition that was hotting up. That red jersey could still change hands on the final day. Matt Holmes of Madison Genesis was sitting in second in the classification with 9 points, with the leader Alex Payton on 13. The first sprint of the day was taken by Dmitry Strakov from Patrick Bevin of BMC Racing, who was also leading in the Wahoo points classification. Holmes managed to take 1 point to move himself up to within 3 points of the leader. The attacks came thick and fast. A group containing Sylvain Chavanel, Chris Froome, Matt Holmes and the British champion Connor Swift then went clear. No breaks were really starting to become established, but Pascal Inkhorn managed to get himself up to the group, with Max Stedman of Canyon Iceberg marshalling the move for Payton, the leader. They were caught and swept up. It was then Vasil Kirienka and Emils Leipens that went clear, but it was the Team Sky man, the former world time trial champion. The pace was too hot for the man from Latvia, and it was Kirienka that went on alone. Kirienka would build a steady advantage, but never really enjoying more than 20 seconds. Madison Genesis were trying to lead out the sprint for Matt Holmes behind. Kirienka took maximum points on lap 8, but behind, Lotto Jumbo had realised that Patrick Bevin was trying to close in on Primož Roglic's 3rd place by picking up the bonus seconds on the line. Van Emden swung off, but Bevin took another 2 seconds and was followed across the line by Pascal Inkhorn, and the Wahoo leader was closing the gap. With 5 laps to go, Vasil Kirienka was still out in front. There would be one more intermediate sprint to come, and the gap was falling all the time. Matt Holmes, one of the men of the race, managed to get himself up to Vasil Kirienka, nullifying the attack of the Team Sky man. But with one last-ditch effort, Alex Payton of the British-based Canyon Iceberg team closed the gap up to his nearest competitor, and in sight of the line, and with a big sporting pat on the back by his nearest competitor, crossed the line to take maximum points and secure the jersey overall. Matt Holmes of Madison Genesis, though, would round out the race as the most combative rider, but the Red Iceberg sprint jersey went to Payton. It was then all about the bunch sprint. And in 2016, the last time the race had finished in London, the stage had gone to Caleb Ewan, and his Mitchelton Scott team were trying to set him up for the sprint. The best sprinter in the race so far, Andre Greipel of Lotto Soudal, was looking to try and come through to the front with Jasper de Boist, his teammate. Jempi Drucker hit the final corner with Patrick Bevin on his wheel, but it was Caleb Ewan that got the slingshot from the BMC man. And once he saw the finish line ahead of them, there was no stopping the Jet, the pocket powerhouse from Australia, with Fernando Gaviria and Ethan Hayter closing fast. The stage victory went to the Aussie. After a tough season, the emotion was evident on the face of Caleb Ewan, who finished his Mitchelton Scott career with a stage victory before moving on to Lotto Soudal in 2019. Great stage win for Caleb Ewan, Fernando Gaviria, Andre Greipel, Ethan Hayter and Andrea Pasqualon. All close, but no victory in London. Julian Alaphilippe and his Quick Step Floors team took the OVO Energy Tour of Britain overall, a popular victor.
Scot, Caleb Ewan.
Caleb Ewan, the winner in 2016 in London, follows that up with a victory in 2018. Julian Alaphilippe pulled on the final OVO Energy green jersey of the race and rounded it out ahead of Wout Poels and Primož Roglic. Alex Payton, a relieved and smiling figure on the podium as he took the Iceberg Sprints competition. Nick Glamini took out the Skoda King of the Mountains classification. And Patrick Bevan of Team BMC was the Wahoo points winner. Lotto NL Jumbo, after their fantastic team time trial victory, were the best team overall. Caleb Ewan taking stage 8 ahead of Fernando Gaviria, with Andre Greipel, Andrea Pasqualon, Hayter, Smith, Drucker, Eekhoff, Simeon and Bevan were your top 10. Julian Alaphilippe takes the 2018 edition of the OVO Energy Tour of Britain 17 seconds ahead of Wout Poels. Primož Roglic third at 33 seconds.